My hardcore base is messy, like really messy. I mean, look at this. We've got random pillager banners there, a bed, a grindstone, the most scuffed villager breeder setup I've ever seen in the world, and the dragon egg just sitting there. Who places the dragon egg on a crafting table? Today that's gonna change. I'm gonna build my first ever mega base underwater. Let's just say this wasn't a very smart idea. This project is going to be split up into 4 phases. So let's get started with... The first step of this massive project is to get enough glass to cover the ocean floor. Now, there were 2 ways I could do this. I could mine it all by hand, or I could farm it.
There's no chance I'd farm it all by hand. That's too much effort.
So I was wandering around to try and find a desert so we can actually start getting a lot of sand, so we can get glass, and I found this. And this is actually a desert. It's the smallest desert I've ever found. Look how tiny it is! You got mangroves surrounding it, you got this desert here. It's absolutely minuscule. Because I collected enough sand to feed several small families, I began to wonder, are we going to smelt all of this? And that was a good question, because my current base only had about 8 smokers and 2 furnaces. Now, every bone in my body was telling me not to manually place it into furnaces, so that's not what I did. For my first ever time, I built a small super smelter. So now instead of placing the sand manually into each furnace, I only had to place the sand manually into 1 chest. That's what I call efficiency. Now I actually had the glass to make the dome. I had to actually work out what a megabase was, because as I said before, I've got 0 experience with projects this size.
Megabases. What is a megabase?
With all the knowledge of the known Minecraft universe in my head, I actually had to find an area to build this base in. Because my so-called storage system is in the middle of a jungle, I had to fly for 10 minutes to find this ocean.
Oh my goodness, wait. So I've been flying for about 10 minutes now, and this is the first ocean that I come across. But look, it's like 10 blocks deep. I can't build an ocean base here. I really can't. I mean, I could go into this ravine, but it's really not going to look great. Let's be honest here. Let's fly for another 20 minutes and see what we can find. Oh my goodness, I love this game.
It's not very good. It's about 10 blocks tall, and if I'm going to be building a mega base, it's not going to fit under here. So I flew for another 20 minutes.
Yay, let's go. This is exactly what we need. It's like a good depth as well. Oh, this is perfect. I can really picture some sort of aquatic base being under here. And we've got our own sea temple as well, which is really, really cool.
It was at this point I realized I had no clue what I was building. So I hopped on a creative world and built a circle, and another circle, and another circle, and another circle, until we had a sphere. And let's just say it looked very good. In order to prepare for this gigantic base, I started excavating a lot. And I'd like to remind you, we're close to 1,000 subscribers. So, for every subscriber, I'll mine and place a piece of obsidian in my hardcore world. So, subscribe, I guess. Thank goodness that ramble's over. It's time for stage 2. Okay, now that we've finally built this dome, we need to work out how we're going to drain it. And luckily for me, we've got a water temple right there. So I'm probably going to have to prepare for that. There we go. And I think we're ready. I might just go make myself a shield just in case. Oh, I need milk. I need milk. Any cows? Any cows at all, really?
I'm fairly certain there's a cow in this direction. Yes! Hello, cow. I come for your milk. Boom. There we go.
Even with all the essentials gathered, I have to say, I was far too nervous to be pillaging a water temple for the first time in hardcore. But this was an essential step for me to be able to drain out my mega base.
I will say, I've never looted one of these in hardcore before, so this is going to be a new experience for me. But I feel like the Guardians are just... Oh, goodness, there's one right here. Okay, fellas, I was kind of just very stunned there. I do not know what I just did, but I popped a totem. I've got a sponge, and we're just going to explore the rest of this, I guess. So I've killed one of them, which is very good, but I don't like the fact that I popped a totem. Oh, sponges! Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, well, there are sponges there. Remember that, me. Okay, cool, wonderful. Now, I just need to be very careful with this guy, because apparently he does a lot of damage. Oh, yes! Okay, cool. We're sorted. We're amazing. We're just the best. There's one left. Okay, please. Hey, big man, where are you residing at, yeah? Mining away. I don't know what to mine. I'll mine it anyway. In this Minecraft day, it's so beautiful. Oh, hello! No! Well, we got this. I don't like my knockback, though. Oh, we're just the greatest. Ignore my health, though. The health does not matter. So now I've got a stack and 28 sponges. I actually need to dry them, and I'm probably going to do that in the nether. And then we're going to go drain the place out. Do you mind? I'm just trying to do a voiceover here, sir. Oh my goodness, this sound is horrible. I've seen a lot of YouTubers drain out sea temples, and the way they do it is place squares of sand everywhere. I kind of want to do that for my little water dome. Oh, that's so satisfying. I love that so much. That's actually amazing. I think the next step is we're going to need to gather some quartz, so we can make it actually look nice, rather than just a glass sphere on the bottom of the ocean. Are there any other better ways of getting quartz? Because this is taking way too long.
Yes, there was. Villager trading. Unfortunately, like a normal Minecraft player, I've never used a mason villager, and that's why it didn't immediately come across my mind that quartz mining was actually incredibly inefficient. All I had to do was get a minecart and introduce them to their new homes.
I don't actually have enough iron to make a minecart. Come on, just in here. There you go. There you go. I did not mean to click on you right there. I'm going to be very honest. You don't talk to other villagers, do you? Amazing. Okay, you're going to go right in there, and you're going to fit in nicely. Boom. I'm pretty sure this guy doesn't want to work with me, but we'll go get a few more, and we'll be ready to get tons of quartz. Hopefully, if the wiki isn't lying to me. And you can go nicely in there. Oh, please go up. Now you can go in there. Look at this. You better give me quartz or I'm going to throw a fit. Yes! Oh my goodness. Did that guy exist? He did. He was just walking past. You can't do that to me. I was just trying to sort out my chests. Oh my gosh.
After one of the scariest creeper encounters of my life, it was time for stage 3. Now, you see, even though I technically could live in this sphere in the ocean, it wouldn't be very fun. As 1, I don't have any friends down here. What am I saying? I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. And 2, I'm sure you've noticed, but it doesn't look very good. I guess it's time to use all of these hard-earned materials and add some pizzazz to the place. This would include adding quartz on the outside, adding 4 more smaller domes around it, draining those 4 domes, and making the floor look nice. All of which I did while live on Twitch, so you should totally click that link in the description. As I'm sure you've already seen the thumbnail, there was a whole lot more to do. An aquatic base is never complete without both a way in and out. I began to gather materials to decorate the mini domes, repurposing them for biospheres. One as a main entrance, another for growing food, one for my nether portal, and the last one for my storage. The final step was to move all of my items from my main base to the water dome. Oh, and of course give a house tour. Hey guys, welcome back to House Tours of BitSquidd. Today we're going to be reviewing the underwater dome. Ooh, I know, very fancy. Let's get started by entering the base in the coral reef zone. As you can see, it's inhabited by coral reefs. Who would have thought? We've got some sea pickles as well, and a conduit, most importantly, just in case if you get stuck outside the dome and you can't breathe water, and pass the dragon egg to our first room, which is the farm. If any of you happen to get hungry down here, we've got an infinite supply of potatoes. If you want to grow your own potatoes, you can break them here, and you can smell them in some upcoming rooms, but make sure you replant them, just in case if you need more food later on. If we continue this direction and turn right, we've got a nether portal for all of those times that you want to go to the end, but can't be bothered to go to the surface. As you can see, this dome is very highly inspired by the nether. Who would have thought? You've got glowstone, lava, that plant that nobody knows the name of, and bones. And now we continue to the most important room, the storage room. Any Minecraft builder will tell you that the storage room is the heart of the base, and this does not disappoint. We've got diamonds, copper, coal, all of those things that you care about, and random stuff. We've got all of the chests organized by their category, just so you know what you're looking for. Anyways, thank you very much for coming to another banging house tour with your host, BitSquidd. I'm going to be off now and hopefully go edit this because I'm sure it's going to look absolutely atrocious. Finally, the base is in a state that I'm happy with, but as I said earlier, it's kind of lonely down here, and I need some friends. After finding some totally willing applicants in the neighboring oceans, I thought I was done, until I found out there was one stage left in this video.
Wait, who wrote this script?